It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. The Hawks will kick off their road trip right here.
And guys, this is what I call one of those boomerang road trips. I mean, it's not long, but they'll have a chance to get some things done here.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Pass to Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute. He told me they have to lean on their postgame tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And now the first timeout call here for the Hawks. Now Young. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Kicks it out to Gordon. Stolen by Jackson. Morant looking around. Outside for Jackson. Lets it go with a three. Rebound, Atlanta.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Now here's Jackson. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. Morant with it. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
Okay, I see you, Josh, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Atlanta calls timeout. Young outside. The tray. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, This guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Jaw's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Lob pass to Capella.
Great initiative from Capella there, seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D tag.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Morant with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Morant's got 13.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Got that one up quick.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Here's Morant, 13 points in the game. And stolen by Simmons. .51 seconds left in the first. They get it again. Right side, Griffin. Pass to Okongwu. And a miss there on the triple. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Morant outside. Brooks with it. Back to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Clark. And that one drops.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Out to the right wing. Outside, Simmons. Nifty move. And the rejection by Jackson. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis. The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Simmons. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Payne for 3. Adams can't connect from short range.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Simmons with it. Now defended by Adams. And Okongwu slams it in.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
To the paint. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got his first points in this one.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky. Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Simmons, and he elevates with a slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Inside. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Young with no one around. No good with the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Down low. Here's Adams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Young's shot is good.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
The Hawks trailed by 8. Young looking around. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. And stolen by Simmons. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. Back to Young. Pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Morant outside. Jackson has the open look. Misses the 3. The Hawks trail by 4. Young left side. It's up a 3. Kept alive. It's Young on the wing. Back to Capella. Tries again. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
15 seconds left to play in the first half. Simmons inside. Pass to Okongwu. With 1 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What mastery from Simmons. Fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And stolen by Simmons. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Pass to Young. Screen by Capella. And they'll get another chance. Gordon outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Gordon's got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta.
And the coaching staff wants Gordon to keep taking those. It's only going to help him get better.
And it's Morant missing. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Looking to get back on track here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. The Hawks making a switch here. He's off on the first. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Young, good.
You're smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Pass to Hunter. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta leading by 3. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young outside. And stolen by Hunter. Top of the key, Morant. Outside Jackson. From deep. Sinks the triple. Jackson's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Capella draws the double. No good. Shot missing. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Jackson. Hunter on the wing. Morant outside. Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Both teams will make substitutions. So it's the Grizzlies now. A 2-point game. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, help. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Here's Stanley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Watanabe. Here's Okongwu.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Left side, Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Young's shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And here is Bane. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Out to the right wing. Back to Young. Fires it up. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Adams. And